Hey guys, good night and welcome to Queen Mafia. It's Nikita, your girl, and I'm definitely here to hang in with you for the mixer. So tonight, what are we discussing? First off, it's Monday night, so it's definitely the get to the bag session, and I'm so happy that you guys decided to tune in and find out what we're talking about tonight. Tonight, we are gonna be discussing legacy and what legacy truly is, or what my concept of legacy means to me, because everybody has their own opinion, everybody has their own idea or definition. The dictionary does too as well. They have inheritance, they have endowment, birthright, which are all things that represent legacy. But for me personally, I think that your legacy is truly based off of your standards, your principles, your morals, what you do as a person when you're alive, what you create, who you truly are. That is an extension of, what you are as a person. So it doesn't really matter what you do in front of a person. It matters what you do when the door is closed, when the music stops, when nobody knows who you are, and you are just doing something because you genuinely want to do it. Be with me tonight. I'm speaking a little bit faster than usual, just excited, just trying to get into the groove, and got a lot to say, so just work with me. Peace. And I think that when you're living, you need to be very aware of what you do, because whatever you do affects everybody around you. And you don't always make the best decisions. We don't always make the best decisions. We're human beings. We are going to be growing. We're going to be transitioning from one stage to the other. And be aware of those times when you feel as though you're going against your standards and your principles and your morals, because I've been against mine on a few occasions, and it never works out for you. So when you're building your legacy, you're going to do things that come out of you. You're going to be focusing on the things that matter most to you, the things that are going to impact the communities and the people that you want to reach. And we have to be aware of that, because those people remember us even when we pass on. That is a part of your legacy as well. What people remember of you are what people associate with you and your name. And there are lots of people who walk around saying, I'm a good person. If you are, then it will show in so many different ways. And good people make mistakes as well. So even in your legacy, even when you are creating, you're going to have those moments when you do things that everybody's not going to be, so fond of. You're going to do things that you're going to make mistakes, and that's a part of growth. There's no leader that went without flaws. So if you're going to be a leader, you have to make mistakes. You have to do things that is going to go against the grain, that's going to be different to other people, and that's definitely fine. So certainly, when building, consider and be mindful of those things. In addition to that, when we are building our legacies, we need to think about money, because that is what our children will get. When we decide to transition and move into the spirit world, we have to consider the generations behind us and the generations that we came through and what they left for us. Because usually in the Black community, I find it's very seldom we get a good start. We get a good start financially, very seldom. And our parents do have amazing legacies. They worked extremely hard. They were dedicated to building their families. Some of them were heavily involved in the communities. Some of them were heavily involved in making decisions that would affect not only us, but the world. And though they did amazing things, we have to change that. We have to create different legacies now for our children that are coming. Let's think about what we are doing right now. Right now is the time of the entrepreneur. I know people love to say, it's the time of the woman, and that too is the time of the Black people. And we need to be always aware of that, because as Black people, as a collective, we too are creating a legacy, something we never had before. So, and then again, even in that phrase, that is somewhat not true, because everything, that is happening now happened before, but we are going to do it in a different way. So let me correct myself. We're going to do it in a different way. We have to improve on what was done before. And there's so many things you can do right now to help create changes in your community. I know a lot of people that think that it's okay to not give back, or to not do something, or to not highlight things that are issues, because you're afraid of how people are gonna see you, you're afraid of what people are gonna think, you're afraid of what people are gonna say. It really doesn't matter. Get past that fear and move into your strength and your power and create your legacy when you're alive. And let us start celebrating people and their legacies where they can see us, and stop doing it and celebrating them at awake. We are awake right now, so let's do it now. When you're building, be mindful of so many different things. You got to be mindful of the people who are around you. You got to be mindful of the people that you have moving in your circle every single day, because those people could affect your legacy as well. They could either help you build that legacy or destroy it. And we have to be very... In addition to that, we need to also be aware of the fact that our ancestors did so much more. They had so much more backbone than some of us right now, y'all. Like, they had so much more stamina. We make excuses because we think we don't have a lot. We have so much more than what they had on their plates. They had less and they did a lot. So we have to look at that. We have to see where we come from, and we have to embody that. We have to stand on the shoulders of people who are strong. We can't just left any type of legacy around this place right now. We need to be stronger. We need to be more sure. We need to move forward fiercely, and we need to understand that when building, we have to have that strength, that warrior energy, because a legacy is not something that you want to be this banner of fun and jokes. It's serious business. So thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. Thank you for getting to the bag, and this was Nikki. It was real. Have a good night.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.